Alex Pato here, what's up? Round 6 of Tier 3 of Euro Series from Race Spec F1 Esports. This time we're going to Montreal, Canada, and see the qualifying how it goes. Short track, but I think the gaps are going to be really tight, so it's going to be a really close race. My teammate and sparring partner in the commentating box, Antovarlo, is missing right now, but he will join back. So we will get into qualifying really soon, and we hope it's going to be an interesting one. So right now the track looks dry. It's pretty cloudy though, so maybe we can see some rain maybe during the last part of qualifying. Let's see how it goes. In the meantime, everyone's still in the garage and waiting for the right moment. Some cars start to get out of the pits. We see the Ferrari of Ryan is fat, Rock Flash, and PRT Kubica. A lot of cars going out of the pits right now. Let's talk about a bit about this track. It is basically based in a park in Montreal, the Quebec, the French region of Canada. It is 4,361 meters, so 4.3 kilometers. It's a quite short track, and it's a really tight one, and it really needs a lot of traction. So the setup should be really focused on traction in this track, because there's always short corners and chicanes, and then pure power is important as well. So basically you should have to find the right grade of downforce in order to stick it into the corners, but still having a really fast car, especially in the first sector. There are 3 DRS zones, and for now we see starting with PRT Kubica, which starts officially the qualifying session right now. It was really tight in turn 1. It was a bit deep to turn 2, but manages to go through. Let's see. First 19.4, and it is a 19.6 for Rock Flash, and Ryan 19.8. So PRT Kubica is going really fast. Ooh, he hits a wall and he gets his lap invalidated. So we'll go to Rock Flash right now, who goes really wide, but he keeps the car into the track. So it goes here at the airpin, really tight, and then really smooth in the traction zone as well. Opens the DRS. In the meantime, Ryan is behind. Let's see. Rock Flash, his lap is still valid, so it's a 1.9.629. It's the first benchmark basically. Ryan is going to the pits. Let's see Sam Zaghi with a 9.3 and Strauss J with a 9.2. So first people starting to get really fast in this track. Let's see the McLaren of Cronop guy right now, which makes a good first sector. There's PRT Kubica on his second lap, and he goes wide, so he's not in a lap. Let's follow the McLaren. New patch. Now you can see the rainbow, the Races 1 edition. We Races 1 edition, so basically they updated the design of the cars. Cronop guy going into the chicane right now. with his teammate Dylan in front. Let's see Dylan first. Dylan 8.9. Up guy with a 9.9. So sorry. So there's already a time which is under 1/9, which is a pretty good one, and Dylan is gonna be really happy about it, especially as it is only his first run, so maybe he knows where to improve. And in the meantime, the Kiski, the Spanish, who reaches top 3 right now, really close to Strauss J, 19.2, and it's gonna be, I think, really tight in there, because I think Strauss J lost some temps, and I think Ryan as well wants to have go, and I think he's gonna start right now as flying lap. Let's go on board with him. Oh, he hits the wall, and the lap does get invalidated. Let's see if he has damage. No, he's not. But Hell is on an out lap. OWR right now. I think he's... no one is in a hot lap. So... a few cars on the track. And... let's see Ellis right now, which is about to start his flying lap. He didn't score one in the first run. Maybe he got his lap invalidated, or he just aborted it. So we need to see the real pace. PRT Kubica made a really good first sector, but then he got his lap invalidated in the second chicane. So basically there's potential to see really close lap times. Let's start with Ellis right now. Let's go with Ellis, who is going for the first chicane. Goes really wide, gets a wide line in order to get the traction. 19.7 in the first sector. He opens the DRS here, and we go on board right now for the fast chicane. It goes really tight in the first part. Nice and clean in the airpin. Opens the wing again. Twitch instant game 111.0. In the meantime, Ellis gets his lap invalidated as well. Let's go to PRT Kubica, makes a 19.3 and then he gets invalidated. Well, yes, he's now in a fast lap. Yeah, he is. He is. 19.4, that's actually a really good first sector. Let's see if he keeps going like this in the second sector as well. He goes pretty wide. He needs to keep it on the track. In the meantime, there's Tommy Piloler, who is on a fast lap as well, so he will get the tow. I think he will get salty here because Olies doesn't want to hold him up. Okay, no, he's slowing down. He's slowing down, I guess. Yes, he is. So let's go with Olies right now. Who ends up... it's a really slow lap. He's at 10.6. But still, there's 9 minutes, and this track is really short. So you can even have 3 rounds right now, even if 9 minutes are missing. So, call paradox here. I think you aborted this lap. Or did he just slow down? Not seeing any improvement. Let's see George, who is Now making it 10.1 but got invalidated. OWR now closing his lap. It is a 111.0 P14. Cole Paradox goes into the pits. Sam Zaggy Red now in a flying lap. Gets 19.3 in the first sector. Really nice and clean into second chicane and now straight into the hairpin. Flat out. It goes pretty deep. I think he lost a couple of tenths there. Comes to the DRS. Yeah, validated. Let's see, Rock Flash was pretty nice and clean. A bit of whispin in the traction zone, but still. Across the line, it's gonna be a really good lap. It is 1.9.2. In the meantime, there's Sam. Let's see who is in a flying lap right now. So Oliez is in a flying lap. Yes. Oh, Piertis Kubica. He lost it. On the last chicane, he didn't crash at the Wall of Champions, but he crashed on the opposite one, basically on the other side of the track, and he makes a 119.3. Right now there is some people which just started the final lap for Liaise. Kinkiski too. Nice exit. It's a really nice exit from the airpin. I think he has potential for the pole. Oh, invalidated as well. Let's see Oliese. See grown up guy right now in his flying lap. One tenth down. Kinkiski is not trying it again, so let's stay. Grown up guy. He's the only guy on a flying lap, and Ellis 1.9.7. Okay, grown up guy aborts his lap, and he goes into the pits. So basically, those 2 minutes will be really nice and tidy. No one on the track. Everyone will wait for the last moment where the track is really, really fast, and will try to score the best as they can. Let's see, someone is already outside of the pits. Ryan is on mediums, or Core Paradox is on mediums. I guess Ryan is on mediums. Yes. So basically what Ryan is trying to do is, this race is gonna be a two-stop. Basically you have to choose which tire you want to start. So if you want to start with mediums, you will be of course a bit slower in the start, but in the end you have the chance to go for a double soft, which is gonna help them. and it will make you really fast at the end of the race. The guys who start with softs have, of course, have the advantage of the undercut, because they will pit earlier, and they will have the chance to extend the gap in order to cover the guys who started on mediums. And yeah, it's a good choice if you think you have the right pace. And in the meantime, let's go with Tommy, who is on his fast lap right now. He needs to improve the 110.2 scored. Goes really tight into the corner. Opens the rear wing. Wow, super fast into that corner. Close to the hairpin. He scores a... yeah, he's 4 attempts down. He needs to... oh, he will find some traffic. So... yeah. Let's see how it goes, because... there's the Haas of Jay-Z, who is on his outlap, and Tommy gets all the toe. Really wise move. Goes into the last chicane, into the wall of champions. It is a really good lap, and it's gonna be a 9.5. 9.5. Wow, there's a lot of traffic right now. There's a lot of traffic. Especially in the first sector, there are a lot of cars which are not even on their fast laps. So I think the situation needs to be really clean between the drivers, otherwise it could become a mess. Let's see. Ooh, for example, here called Paradox wasn't on his fastest lap, and yeah, he's 3 attempts behind. Not improving his lap time. Oliese is not improving. Jay-Z is scored a really good first sector and second sector. Let's see how it goes. Only 1 minute remaining. Oh, there's a lot of traffic into the chicane. Dylan stays in the pits, so basically he decides not to defend and try to score a better lap time. And Jay-Z goes 10th. Let's see now how Ryan goes, and Ryan scored a 9.3 on mediums, which is actually a pretty good lap time. Dylan has already improved his lap time. Let's see Rock Flash. Let's go with Strauss J first. Strauss P is about to start his flying lap, while Strauss J... yeah, they're gonna using the toe. Yeah, they use the toe. So, yeah. I think he can really gain a lot right now. He moves away. And now, yeah, let's see, because it's gonna be a really good one, I guess. Nope, doesn't improve. And Crown Up guy, got the lap invalidated. What a shame, it was a really good one. So, for now, I think the pole position, wait for King Kiski, because King Kiski can have a chance, can really have a chance. He's the only driver which is stayed outside, and then Olies, but he doesn't improve his lap time. OWR as well. So King Kiski is really going for it, and he improves by 1/10, and he goes into P4, while OWR is now getting the toe from his teammate, and he's gonna have... nope, he doesn't improve. And so, qualifying over. So it's McLaren, Renault, Alfa Romeo, Red Bull, and we'll see. So, we're looking forward to it. Guys, be careful into turn 1, please. let's have a really nice race. So basically everyone starting on softs in the top 10 except for Ryan, which decided to go for mediums. Let's see if the long play will get Ryan some positions, and yeah, looking forward to it. Here we go. Here we go for the formation lap. So let's go through the pack. Dylan on McLaren, really going for it this race, followed by Strauss P, the Renault. Then it's an Alfa Romeo of Sam Zaghi, then Kinkiski, Rogue Flash, another Renault of Strauss J, Ferrari in 7th with Ryan is fat, Will mediums, then Williams with P8, Mercedes P9, Jay-Z with Haas, P10, Ellis, Stacanzi, Cron Up Guy, Oliese, George on Alpha Tauri, and then the second Ferrari on P16 from Cold Paradox, starting on mediums. Let's go and see the starting tire for P11 going down. So OWR Shumi is going for hards, maybe hoping for some safety guards, gaining track position. Cron Up Guy, then Ellis on mediums, Cron Up Guy on mediums. It's 4 drivers on mediums. It is 4 drivers on softs and only 1 driver on hards. So, and in the top 10, basically everyone on softs except for Ryan. And yeah, we hope to see a really good race. The weather doesn't look so good, to be honest. So maybe it can rain at some point. We'll see. Everyone is waiting for the lights to go off and see this 35 lap race. All the drivers now getting to the spot. Tension is building. It's a green flag. Stop procedure, all good. We are here for the Canadian Grand Prix round 6 of Race Spec F1 Esports, and the lights are about to go off. It's lights out and away we go. Great start from Dylan, who gets into P1, but Sam Zaghi made a really good start. He's in P2 right now. Let's go through the pack right now. Everyone does get some space. All good, it seems. Dylan in first place, then Sam Zaghi, Strauss P, Strauss J, Cron Up Guy in P5. Then I think the game is a bit, yeah. So Okay, now it's back, I guess. Yeah, Dylan, Sam Zaggy, Strauss B, King Kiski, Strauss J, and there's a yellow flag for no driver, I guess. Jay-Z, I think he went around. So, yeah, and there are some overtakes, actually. Let's see, it's a really tight battle between the Haas, the AlphaTauri, and the Williams. Oh, he goes really deep, Olia's. And he's gonna have a battle. He goes into the grass. Looks really, really tight. In the meantime, Sam Zaggy, he's taking first place. And he tries to make it. Nope. Nope. And he gets 3-second time penalty in the second lap. That was not a really nice move, Sam. Let's go. Dylan gets the fastest lap, of course. And he looks really pretty salty this race already. And yeah, so there's Ryan with Tommy going on the inside, and Ryan goes wide, and Ellis gets 3-second penalty, and I think Ryan as well. And Ryan has spun, and he's lost it. He's lost it, and there's a safety car. There's a safety car already, and yeah, so 2 laps in, we've seen already some overtakes, really good racing, and there's a safety car right now. The Ferrari has spun, and now Ryan needs to get back to the pits. At least the safety car would bunch the pack up, so he won't be 20 seconds away. But now, yeah, let's see who really goes to the pits. I think it's not a bad choice. It's not a good choice right now, because you will have to deal with a lot of traffic. So let's see. Dylan goes into the pits, Sam as well, Strasby as well, King Kiski as well, Rock Flash still outside, Tommy, Ellis, Kronopkai stays on with mediums. Yeah, of course, he started outside P10. So yeah, basically 1 Renault and 1 Racing Point. It's P1, P3 per Racing Point, then a McLaren, and then George, Ollier, Stakansi. Let's see what tire they chose. They all went for mediums, so basically they yeah, I think they're gonna get something on the guys who are on softs right now, but I don't think they're gonna gain a lot from the guys, for example Ellis or Cronop guy or Oliese, who are on mediums right now, and there's not that much of a difference in terms of degradation. So yeah, I think the guys on mediums really... Yeah, and I think there was a collision. Yeah, I think Cronop guy broke his wing and he got a 5-second penalty. Yeah, and so yeah, the safety car is going really slow, to be honest. But yeah, you need to really be careful in those situations. The drivers, of course, are focused on getting some heat into those tires. And yeah, Crack guy stays out. I think it's a wise choice, at least. Wants to hang on. He lost, I think, the left part. Yeah, some part of the front wing, but I think he can hang on. Yeah, so some drivers already played their first move in terms of strategy. And yeah, let's see how the race develops, basically. Yeah, safety car is in this lap. Safety car is in this lap. And yeah, I think the guys on softs will have a really good start. So it's gonna be really tired already into turn 1, I think. In the meantime, Rogue Flash leading the pack. He doesn't wait for the safety car to go, he starts. He goes... Yeah, okay, now he is there, and... Oh, Strasby goes wide. Konopka as well. And he's gonna go for it against Ellis! They touch. And in the meantime, there's George. Oh, he's... Oof. That was pretty good racing. Oh, George on the outside, he wants to overtake. See, and Cronap guy defends really well. In the meantime, the battle for P1, Raw Flash had a really good start, but I think Strauss J has broken something, I guess, or is he missing just some temperature into the tires? Yeah, so Cronap guy is really under pressure right now, because there's a bunch of cards who are already on him. Let's go opening, and George. George ghosted, so yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of cars here. Yeah, the top 3 basically are really leading the pack, and there's a yellow flag into sector 3, and Piotr Kubica is overtaken, and Strasby as well. Yeah, that's that's a lot of racing, and I hope. Yeah, I think Konopka's strategy basically is try to hang on those tires, and suddenly at some point the softs will be slower, so basically he can really handle this off. Now he didn't even use his overtaking button, so basically he's trying to pull away right now using all his power, and having a power advantage in terms of a battery saving. And yeah, now DRS is not gonna be... uses the overtake button. In the meantime, Ellis, yeah, Strauss J, sorry, he got overtaken by Ellis, and it's gonna be again Racing Point really in a good position right now, to be honest. They're really P1, P2, I think, after 7 laps, it's a good way to start a GP, especially when you don't start on pole position. In the meantime, the pole sitter Dylan is P8 right now in the traffic. He's losing a lot of time because basically he didn't decide for track position, and now... Oh, and Sam has spun. Dylan has touched Sam and he has spun. Yeah, and it's a yellow flag. Let's see what happens. I think there's no safety car because Sam didn't retire, still in the race. In the meantime, George has, I think he's really using his overtake button, but he's not gaining anymore. In the meantime, Ellis on medium. So basically, it's a wise choice from Racing Point to decide. Yeah, and Chromka has lost a lot of power front wing as well. They split the strategies. Basically, what happened is that Ellis went for mediums and Rock Flash went for softs, and now they're not gonna hold up each other. I think it's a really nice choice. Rock Flash, I think, is gonna be like pitting at lap 10 or lap 9 because of the safety car. Ellis will go a bit further, I think until lap 15 In the meantime, yeah, I think grown-up guy now he needs to take care of the issues he has on the front wing. And the thing is that you don't have a gap to not to end up in traffic. And I think only Rogue Flash can have it because he has a really small window outside P11. And in the meantime, Rogue Flash goes into the pits right now. He goes into the pits, and Ellis, of course, stays. Oh, he goes wide. Oh, he goes wide. And Chronop guys straight into the pits because he needs to repair his front wing. Yeah, so basically there's Ellis right now with George, then Dylan, who's back into P3. Oliez and Strasp goes to the inside. He goes to the inside, and now Oliez is trying to hang on. Ooh, they're really close. In the meantime, the basically core paradox is, yeah, there's Dylan who's really wants this place back. He wants this P1 back. He deserved it into. Ooh, and George lost it. And George lost it. Oh, what a shame. He lost it. To the second chicane. In the meantime, there's Sam, who is unfortunately lost. Jay-Z's already lapped. And there's some battle going on between King Kiski and Cold Paradox. They both use the overtake button. They both have DRS. So yeah, King Kiski doesn't have that power advantage. And in the meantime, they're still in the DRS zone. Still hangs on. Strauss P, what happened? Yeah, Ellis went to the pits because I think he needs to repair his front wing. And George, yeah, George has left the session. I think he has some connection issues. In the meantime, yeah. There's a lot of traffic coming around here. You can see it. A lot of cars. Not a track where dirty air is a really good, big factor, to be honest. So it's yeah, I think you can really stay behind 1 second of the car in front. Double yellows in sector 2 and sector 3. I don't know what happened. Yeah. So let's see if there are some balls on the track. Shospi now has the DRS advantage. He doesn't have that much of a battery though. In terms of, yeah, I think Dylan can defend really well. In the meantime, there is Tommy, who's really close to Ginkiski, and Rock Flash, of course, with fresher tires, puts the fastest lap of the race, and he's really going for it as well. He needs to cover that window that Dylan created by pitting, basically. It's gonna be a tight one. It's gonna be a real tight one, especially if Strasby can really worry like Dylan. And Stakansi goes for the fastest lap as well, from P16. So basically, for now, the fastest lap would not be awarded. And yeah, Strasby is really going for it. I think the guys on mediums pitted quite early. Because because I think they had front wing damage or something. JC goes, yeah. JC's in P7. Okay, 40 seconds ahead. Thank you, Gold Masters. Yeah, he's not using his overtakes, trust me, because he wants to save it. In the meantime, Dylan is doing it. So yeah. Kinkiski, Tommy, Rock Flash, and then all the others. Alice now in P14. Yeah, that's the difference basically a change nose makes in this track. It just lost 5 seconds, and losing those 5 seconds, he got stuck into traffic. Yeah, so Yeah, Chronop guy retires, and in the meantime, Dylan has thrown me damage. Haha, interesting. That's why Strausby is really close to him. Yeah, and now he's really close. Only 6 attempts. McLaren was removed. In the meantime, there is some battle between Gold Paradox and Rock Flash, and Rock Flash is in front. He is in front, and yeah. So just a safety car. I think it's a really like enjoyable track because it's a really technical one with those chicanes and really fast corners as well, and it's really challenging for the drivers. I don't know which of them plays with the wheel or play with a pad, but I think with the wheel is a really good experience. This track, really nice one, funny one, and yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know. Anything can still happen because a safety car can change everything. And Strauss P is really faster into the second sector because, of course, Dylan has to deal with a broken wing. But now it's really close. It doesn't use his overtake button. Maybe yeah, that's some kind of games going on, like pretending to use the overtake button and letting your opponent use it, so you can have an advantage later. There's this pack right now of 3 drivers with a Red Bull, Mercedes, and Racing Point of King Kiski, Tommy, and Rogue Flash. Yeah, so they're really close, and they both have DRS, I think. Tommy and Rogue Flash, yeah, they have DRS, and yeah. And right now Rock Flash is really aggressive into the air. Ooh, the goes deep, but Tommy gets the position back. In the meantime, wow, there was a really ambitious move, and he almost did it. The Strauss PU gets 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. Was a yellow flag in sector 3. Ooh, the Toros almost lost it. Got back. Dylan and Strauss P. JC retires as well. Think he lost it. Let's see. Let's see with the onboard. Yeah, there's a safety car. Yeah, he lost it. He lost it. There's a safety car again. And Dylan goes into the pits. Strauss P as well. I think, yeah. Yeah, they hit the right window. And now they're gonna go for hards, I guess. Yes, Strauss P goes for the hards, Dylan goes for the mediums. So now we will see a different strategy. Kinkiski doesn't pit. Maybe he wants to go deeper into the race. But I think, I don't know. Yeah, lap 16. Let's have a break. We'll be right back. So welcome back. Let's see and analyze a bit the strategy situation. So there's King Kiski, who still hasn't pitted. I honestly don't know why. Maybe he thinks he has space to create a gap and then pit. Dylan is on mediums, and I think he will go. He started on softs. He scored, yeah, he scored the pole. So I think he can go till the end. I don't think it was a good decision from the guys who put hards, to be honest, because the hard tire is really slow in this track. But let's see how it goes. There's Vax Viking on softs. It's gonna pit again. Safety car in the meantime is in this lap, so let's see the restart. King Kiski this time, I don't know, maybe let's see what he wants to do, because I really didn't get it. So the safety car is coming right now. King Kiski is now approaching the chicane. Oh, there was some mess on the track, and now the race can restart with King Kiski, Dylan, Strauss P, and he goes Tommy, and he spins round. Tommy spins round. Yeah, and there's really close racing between the Williams and the Haas. The Haas has gone wide. Yeah, Max Viking is really going for it with those softs. Yeah, and he gets 3-second penalty as well. Strauss P, yeah, King Kiski leading the pack. There's a yellow flag into sector 1. There's Twitch instant game spun, I guess. The pack is going through right now. Yeah, the Red Bull is really going for it. I think King Kiski started on softs, so basically we'll put new mediums. And I think he can really catch the pack in 17 laps. At least the guys on hards, because the mediums. In the meantime, Dylan, yeah, that's the difference a good traction does. Kinkiski goes again, 15 laps. He really wants to get into that DRS train, I guess. OWR in the meantime is really going for it against Ellis, but Ellis is hanging on and defending his position. Yeah, Kinkiski is really losing a lot of time. Yeah, I think he's gonna pit soon. And in the meantime, of course, Chauspi and Rogue Flash and all those guys are still behind him. And yeah, in the meantime, we go on board with Chauspi. Wants to use his overtake, but doesn't go for a move here. Wise move. And yeah, there's Charles J. In the meantime, reclose to Gold Paradox. OWR is now using all his power, trying to get on with it, and Strauss P's on the inside of Kinkiski. What a move! What a move it was! Nice one, mate. And Rogue Flash as well is really close, and I think Kinkiski's gonna dive into the pits, and he doesn't. Oh, he crosses Rogue Flash racing line. They didn't touch. Wow. Cold Paradox here. The pack is really close. Tommy now is back. He still has hearts, so I think he can hang on and maybe gain some position through crashes or unpredictable things. Olies gets 3-second penalty as well. In about 5 laps we'll see the race director in order to see the penalty situation and all this stuff. Yeah, remember guys, this is not the only tier we are racing. At basically in half an hour there's the tier 1, tier 2 and tier 4 live on this YouTube channel. So yeah, I will be racing personally into tier 1, and yeah, go check the streams and have fun. In the meantime, Strauss J has overtaken Kinkiski, and Cold Paradox will overtake him as well, and he dives into the pits right now. Maybe he wants to put softs. I think maybe, yeah, it's a really ambitious one. Let's see. He goes for mediums. He goes for mediums. He will be at the back right now, but I think he's gonna have the pace to at least get into the train of those guys on hards. He's in front of George, which is pretty important in terms of strategy. Yes, he is. In the meantime, there's... yes, still this... oh, and Cold Paradox lost it. Oh, yeah. Feel sorry for him. Yeah, he's lost basically all this left front wing. Yeah, I think he's gonna dive into the pits because he cannot drive like this. In the meantime, there's Rogue Flash, and Strauss PS Spun. Strauss PS Spun. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's back. He's back in the field. Oh my god. In the meantime, Strauss J is really going for it against Rogue Flash. Cold Paradox gets a 5-second penalty. Strauss is now back into last place. Yeah, what a shame, really. You really had the pace to match Dylan. Yeah, and Twitch lost it. Yeah, Strauss J in the meantime is still putting pressure on Rogue Flash. Rogue Flash doesn't have ERS. He has 0 DRS. So yeah, I think it's gonna be an easy one if he wants. Yeah, he uses the overtake button. And yeah, he dives. Oh, and they touch. Yeah, the Rogue Flash didn't give him enough space. And basically Strauss J has spun round. In the meantime, yeah, of course, Strauss J has created some chaos behind, which yeah, now is in P6. Sam Zaggy is now on mediums, and I wanna... ooh, Sam! Ooh, he goes really deep, and Bucks... ooh, he almost hit Bucks Viking. And Bucks Viking is gonna have DRS as well, but Sam Zaggy goes really deep, and he keeps it. Great move. It's in P4 right now, after the start. It was a really Good race by Sam. Sorry, we're facing some connection issues. King Kiski, fastest lap, of course. And he's already in P11. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. There's, there's the Fatari. Strauss P goes for the fastest lap. He put softs, so P14. The situation is pretty close at the moment. Strauss J on Sam Zaghi, going deep into the airpin. Gets a really good traction, Strauss J. Sam Zaghi goes into the grass as well. And I think he's gonna be quite close because Sam has no power. Strauss P, the 3-second time penalty. Okay, lap 25. Let's go for the race director and see. Yeah, there are some bunch of penalties. We'll see, because this race, yeah, I mean, gaps are so close that penalties are even more important. So, yeah, see how it goes. Dylan is really handling this race really well, creating a gap. I think he can go to the end if he wants, and basically, yeah. So, in the meantime, there's still Sam on Ellis, because, yeah, mediums are really fast. I don't know why some guys pull hards, to be honest. Sam is on the slipstream. No, he doesn't go for the move right now. Yeah. Ooh, he almost lost it. But it's there. Two temps. Yeah. He's really going for it, and yeah, this time Alice defends really well. And yeah, it's a really close battle for the podium. Really, really good racing between the three of them. Twitch Instant Gaming gets a 3-second time penalty. Yeah, of course, this battle is really helping Dylan, who is alone, doesn't have any issues or something. So, Core Paradox and Strauss P and Core Paradox going for it. King Kiski is already P10, and he has really these into the train for the points. So he has 9 laps now to make this tire work. Strauss P retires, and Strauss P retires from the session. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what Canada is. It's really unpredictable, guys. It's a really, really unpredictable track. So, didn't see what happened there, but I hope it wasn't something really hard. And yeah, the race goes on. This time, no safety car. Strauss J, his teammate, in the meantime, is in P5. Rogue Flash. Then this yellow flag. Someone lost it, yeah, in his Twitch. Oh, Samzagi gets another 3-second time penalty. We have another retirement here, Twitch Instant Game. And Sam is getting pretty matched by such a... Yeah, Sam has already some fuel problems and he goes on the outside. Wow, Strauss-J, what a move! What a move by Strauss-J, and now Ellis is there as well. Yeah, of course, those hards are gonna be faster than those mediums at some point. Ellis gets a 3-second time penalty as well. And now I think only King Kiski will be as fast as the guys on hards. I think the guys of mediums already have lost their tire advantage. So yeah, 7 laps to go. Let's see how it goes. And yeah, we always have to keep in count the penalties, because it's always, as I said, this track is too short to have a lot of penalties. You really lose a lot of positions if you have a lot of penalties. Dylan is really handling... Oh, he gets a 3-second penalty as well. He needs... Yeah, he has no flaps. Yeah, he has lost some part of the front wing. And Sam Zag is still here with Ellis, fighting the 3 of them. Ellis wants to go for it. No, he can't. He's too far away. King Kiski is now P9 and really goes into PRT Kubica. 7 laps to go. I think right now Rogue Flash is gonna gain some time on Dylan, unless Rogue Flash has some damage or something. Still Sam Zaghi using DRS. DRS, which is really kind of saving him right now, because if he stays in 1 second of the... And he's really going for it. It's too far, 2 attempts away. And now he will have the DRS advantage. Yeah, Strauss-J doesn't have that much power either. Let's go and see, because Sam is really saving his DRS right now. Yeah, they have a pretty matched one. He goes into the chicane, going for it. Doesn't use his overtake, wants to play it long. Piotr Kubica and King Kiski again, P8. He's P8, and I think he can have a shot at P5 if he can really gain a lot on those guys. Yeah, still can't see. He gets a 3-second time penalty. And now Rogue Flash is starting to gain something. Yeah. So McLaren, Racing Point, Renault, Alfa Romeo, Racing Point, Red Bull, Mercedes, Red Bull, Alfa Romeo, Haas. This is the first 10 drivers right now. Dylan is crossing the line, starting lap 31, so 5 laps to go. Here Rogue Flash, Just J. Oh, and in the meantime there's Sam... No, it was a lapped car, sorry. Yeah, there's still this DRS train. Just J who got DRS as well, and Sam Zaghi wants to go for it. But no, he doesn't risk it. Yeah, nice one. In the end, it didn't rain till now. The weather just stayed cloudy the whole session. And now Rogue Flash is going for it. He's trying to close the gap just in case he has penalties. Dylan has penalties. Sam here really goes to Strauss-J again. He wants to save his DRS. Yeah, it's gonna be really close till the end. Ellis is waiting there. Maybe Semzegi has more penalties than him, and he knows he will jump him anyways. I don't know. Yeah. P1 and P2 look pretty safe right now. And Julio Postali is saying, say hello to Brazil. Okay, hello Brazil. Joining Race Spec streams from Brazil. Yeah, and going back to the race, there's still Semzegi behind Strachey, and yeah, it's going a really long time. It's a really long time since we had this battle. Kinkiski in the meantime is P8, and I think Stakanski should let him through at least, because he can really get a shot at P6. So I think he can even help him with the slipstream. In the meantime, as Semzegi has lost some time, maybe in traction, and Rockflash goes to the pits. And it's raining! And it's raining! And it starts to rain! So basically, he's putting inters! Rockflash is putting inters! Oh my god. Oh my god, this is getting exciting. So basically, let's see if he got the best decision ever or the worst decision ever. I think now the cars are gonna be really slow because they have quite worn tires. Let's see, because I think he will lose some time, but yeah. With 3 laps remaining, this is amazing. He went for it. I mean, he gambled. He basically gambled, hoping for the rain for the track to get wet enough. But no, I don't think he's getting it. Yeah. What a shame, mate. This was, I don't know. I think it was a no-brainer to stay out. Dylan is going to the pits as well, putting inters. Oh my god. Oh my god. So basically, yeah. They think it's gonna rain that hard. And yeah. So basically Strauss J is now P1. What a twist. What a twist. Yeah. So Dylan is now in P7. And is losing quite some time. Yeah. No, it's not wet enough. I don't think it's wet enough. And let's see what the other guys do right now, because it's 2 laps away. I think they will go to the end. Strauss J now is now in P1. Rogueflesh and Dylan really, yeah. I don't know how to react to this, because they tragically binned it. But anyway, now Alice is overtaking Sam. Alice is overtaking Sam, and he's in P2 right now. Alice gets a 3-second penalty. This is far from over. Stagans is in P5, Kinki's in P6 right now. So yeah, now it's raining, and Rogueflash, yeah, now the paces are pretty matched. Oh, Dylan has spun. Dylan lost it. Oh no. From P1 to DNF in 1 lap. Wow. This is, yeah, that's painful. I'm sorry, Dylan, I'm so really sorry for you. In the meantime, Strauss J is leading the race. Really going for it. It just needs to hang on this hairpin, and Rockflash retired as well. Rockflash retires as well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I think this was one of the worst decisions ever. And in the meantime, through chaos, Strasche goes to win on track for now. Let's see what Ellis can do. No, I think it's P1 for Strasche, Tommy on P2, and King Kiski on P2 because he didn't get any penalties and he was blistering fast. King Kiski, Tommy, Staganzi, Ellis, Sam dropped to P5 and P6. Then Oliese, Piotr Kubica, OWR Vex Viking, Cold Paradox, and OWR lost it. And OWR Shumi, George finishes lapped. And so the race is pretty much over. And yeah, what a race. It was a really chaotic race. The race in the end, the rain in the end just, misled some drivers. And Strasche wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Win for Renault. Shout out Renault team. Red Bull and Mercedes. Well, I guess that wraps it up, guys. I think it was a funny one. Sorry not to have my partner with me. He had some connection issues, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways. So see you next time. Goodbye.